Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably searching for an Alorica review. So I'll go over how it works, then I'll give you my 2 cents, whether I think it's a good investment for you. So what it is, it's essentially they act as the middleman between these Fortune 500 companies like AT&T and T and Verizon, H&R Block, and normal people like you and me who will act as customer service agents from home, right? So you'll be answering customer inquiries, helping them solve issues. So it's like working at a call center, but essentially from home. Now, they were founded in 1999, so almost as long as the internet's been around. Headquartered in California, lots of employees all over the world. And so, if you're wondering, are they legit? Yes, they are absolutely legit. But whether this is a good opportunity for you, that remains to be seen, right? Okay, I'll talk about that in a bit. So, um, now, um, now, how it works essentially, you'll search for jobs. You'll go to uh, careers, work at home, and they have different jobs listed. You could filter by location, keywords, that sort of thing, and um, and then you'll apply. Right now, the application process it's quite intensive. It's very similar to, if that's the word, similar to applying to any job, right? So you'll need to do a background check. You'll different assessments. They'll want you to um, issue an I-9 paperwork. I don't know what that is exactly, but essentially you'll have to go to your local bank and get it notarized. So it's quite a process, right? But once you're accepted, once you're approved, they'll start emailing you different opportunities. And the nice thing about it is you actually get to choose which jobs you'd like to take. Um, so it's very flexible in that regard. You get to choose which companies you want to work for, which hours you want to work, right? So it's convenient in that way. Now, I should also mention you actually have to pay for the background check, so that's really the main cost. I don't know how much it costs. Last I checked, it was $35, but they might have increased that because that was from a few years ago. So just understand that. And now you also need special equipment, right? So you'll need a landline, a desktop computer. You can't, with Windows, you can't use your Mac, right? So Windows, that's very important. High speed internet. And you should probably have a dual monitor, I think, because there's so much that's going to be going on the screen. You're going to have to go back and forth as long as your neck doesn't get sore like mine tends to. Um, and you'll need a quiet environment. Obviously, you don't want the kids running around. You'll need a headset. That much should be obvious. And so, just all the basic tools you would need in a regular call center, you'll need here. Now, as far as the pay, that's probably what you're most concerned with. It's basically it's going to vary on the job, but essentially it's minimum wage or slightly above, depending on the company, the call volume, and there's different types of jobs. They're all basically they're basically the same. Isn't that you're a call center agent, but there are slight differences. Some of them are more salesy, where you have to really push a product. Others are more just answering customers' questions. So there's some things I like about this website. On the pro side, I would say, yeah, it's one of the more legit work from home opportunities I've seen. There aren't that many out there, unfortunately. And I like the flexibility in that you can choose, maybe you have an interest in a particular industry like technology or finance. And it's also flexible in terms of the time, right? So maybe you got to pick the kids up. You can't work a certain day. They can work around your schedule. Now, as far as the cons, the only real con is, I would say, uh, obviously that you're not going to become rich doing this, but you already know that. But also the nature of the work itself. So just because I understand it, I mean, it sounds good on paper, working from home, just answering calls. But the reality is, as someone who's worked in a call center, I worked in a call center for almost 6 years. I don't know how I lasted that long, but the work is quite stressful, right? Now it's better to work from home, right? It's to step up from working in an office, but it's still stressful. You're going to have to be a good multitasker, right? Now, not in a good way necessarily, because you'll be working on one account and then you'll have someone interrupt you and call you to work their account. And then before you know it, you have dozens of accounts you're working on at the same time, and it just gets ridiculous. At least that was my experience. And you'll have tech issues. I had tech issues every day at my job. You'll have questions, right? It takes on average like 6 to 12 months to really become proficient at a job. So they say. Now you might think call center agent, that's such a simplistic job, anyone can do it, but actually it's quite complicated. You'll probably have questions every day, especially when you're first getting started. Now they do have training in place that could take up to several weeks, but you're still going to have questions because they can't cover every scenario. Now, you do have access to a supervisor. Some of them are more reasonable than others, right? It's like any job. Some supervisors are bad. They'll always side with the customer. They don't like to be interrupted. Others are more reasonable people. It all just depends. It's the luck of the draw, right? Now, and you're not going to have to be dealing with customers all day, and that's not everyone's cup of tea. The getting yelled at and berated is not that big a deal because you don't have to face them, but it's really that they have all this power over you that they think they can wield. They know your name. And if you do something they don't like, they can go to your supervisor and complain. And again, if your supervisor is not the most reasonable person, they'll just side with the customer every time, even though maybe you were right. At least that was my experience working in a call center. Um, so yeah, the work itself probably not the most appealing type of work, but if you're desperate for money, yeah, you can check this out. It's a real opportunity, and if you don't mind, if you handle stress very well, you don't mind like tech issues, um, answering phone calls all day back to back. If you're able to handle that, then it might be a good opportunity for you. But not all of us are able to do that for long periods of time, at least while maintaining our sanity. So. Um, But yeah, maybe you're here. You're not necessarily interested in being a call center agent. Maybe you just want or a work from home customer care agent, whatever you want to call it. Maybe you're just here because you want a reliable way to earn money from home, right? I'm sure that describes a lot of you. Well, I was in your position almost 2 years ago, specifically because I was trying to get out of this type of work. So I don't want to do this work for wake up at 40 and still be doing this sort of stuff. So I was kind of banging my head against the wall. I tried all sorts of make money from home opportunities. I tried blogging, freelancing, domain flipping, filling out surveys, you name it. I pretty much tried it all. And what I found the best way to earn money from home, the simplest, with the lowest cost, and the most leverage and automation in place, is something called affiliate marketing. And if you don't know what that is, all affiliate marketing is, it's where you promote other people's products in exchange for a commission. I'm not talking, Amazon products where you're earning 1 to 10%. I'm talking real commissions where you could earn potentially, $50, $100, $200, $300 per sale in some cases. And you can go into any niche you want. It's not just the make money from home niche, which is the space I like to operate in. You can go into weight loss, personal development, dog training, gardening. The list just goes on and on. And what's great about affiliate marketing, as I alluded to, it's very simple. You don't have to be anyone special, super tech savvy. As long as you know how to turn on your computer, and you understand emails and stuff, you can do affiliate marketing. Also, the costs to run the business are very low. My tools only cost me about $150 a month, which is actually incredibly low for any online business. The third reason I love affiliate marketing is because there's so much leverage and automation in place, which means you don't necessarily have to be there all the time. You do the work once and it's constantly generating you business on autopilot. So if you want to go hiking one day or spend time with your spouse and you're just feeling too lazy to do any work, you can do that and still be generating commissions in the background on autopilot. So that's affiliate marketing. If you'd like to learn how to do it the proper way, all you have to do is check out that link below. You'll get access to, you'll see my email opt-in page. Just enter your best email, and I could send you a free workshop that'll just detail everything: how to pick great products, build out your simple sales process, generate leads from a variety of different sources, whether that's Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, etc., and just how to build trust with people online, because trust is really the cornerstone of any online business. And if you're afraid to show your face on camera, there are ways around that, and the training will talk about those ways as well. So that's all I had to say. I hope you enjoyed this review of Alorica. I can't really say anything bad about them. If you read the reviews, like the testimonials are mostly positive. Yeah, you'll get the bad one, but really it's just the nature of the work. Do you want to be doing this type of work, answering phone calls all day? Because no one calls in to tell you how great their day is. It's usually to complain about something, right? Something that you wasn't necessarily your fault, but they'll still hold you accountable, right? And that can be quite stressful. Uh, so that's all I would say. But if you just want to earn money from home, I would suggest starting your own online business. And the simplest, best online business that I've found, at least, is affiliate marketing. So I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope to see you on the other side, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.